Time is the currency we spend every day without thinking, so try to take every moment in as it is. Good and bad, just be grateful it happened, 'cause someday, it will all be over. Deciding not to waste a second of it, me and my 4 friends chose to backpack Japan and Vietnam for the next month. Here's how it went.
Man hard, I was in the trenches in the track up. Man shelf, I hit the gas, then blast off. Chrome heart, all the pain, need a new heart. Crashed out, never came back.
It started off with one-way tickets on a 14-hour flight straight to Tokyo. After landing, we hopped on a subway and ended up in Shinjuku. We would stay here for about a week, going to places like Shibuya, Tokyo, and Harajuku. We then chose to make our way down to Osaka. We would stay here for about a week as well. We visited places like Nara and Kyoto while we were there. And most importantly, we watched the Eagles win the Super Bowl. After these 2 weeks, Japan has turned into one of my favorite places to travel. But after some discussion, we decided it was time to explore somewhere else. So we packed up our things and caught a flight to Vietnam. We spent the next 5 days in northern Vietnam in the Ha Giang Loop, which truly ended up being one of the coolest experiences I've ever had, spending the days on the back of a motorcycle taking in the beautiful views of the mountains, and the nights were spent together with 100 people having family-style dinners and partying. We met people from all around the world and became good friends with all our motorcycle drivers. But after 5 days here, we had to say our goodbyes, and we started to work our way down the coast of Vietnam. Our next stops will be Hanoi, Da Nang, and Hoi An. I don't know how many days we spent jumping from city to city, but I knew my time was sadly coming to an end. Preparing to start making my way back home, I packed my things up and said goodbye to the boys. But with a last-second decision, I ended up making my way back to Japan. I chose to spend a night in Fuji Yoshida before having to take a flight back home. This would turn out to be one of the best days of the trip. This town felt like it was straight out of an anime, being a lot more quiet than the other parts of Japan I visited, and views of Mount Fuji everywhere you looked. It sounds cliche, but I feel like this was the best way to end the trip. I woke up early to go sit and take in everything one last time from the best viewpoint in Fuji Yoshida before making my way to my flight. Overall, it was an amazing experience and definitely a trip I will remember forever. I'm thankful for my friends for inviting me along. But now that I'm back home, all I keep thinking about is where I should go next.